for taking.
Hi guys, welcome back to the vlog. This Monday I went down to the city to visit my mom, hence the reason all these beautiful food shots are in the vlog. There's this bakery in the city that I stopped by and they had all vegan donuts and desserts, which were so delicious. I woke up around 7 a.m. Tuesday morning because I had a private lesson at 8:30 a.m. and since I stayed over at my mom's house, I just wanted to show you guys how gorgeously her house is decorated. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, I post ballet and fitness related videos every single Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. And if you're also new, you might as well hit subscribe. By the way, it's Jasmine McDonald, and how cute is this little headband? So adorable. I am at my parents' house because I taught super late last night and I didn't want to drive home in snowy / rainy / blizzardy weather. So I stayed at my parents because they only live like a 15-minute drive from the studio I was teaching at. Oh no, that's body lotion. Well, I'm just gonna use that. I meant to take out my face wash, but quite clearly I didn't do that. I think I actually left it downstairs. So I actually went to Sephora yesterday and got a bunch of skincare and makeup. I'm not gonna do my makeup right now because I'm gonna be moving around and dancing for the morning. I have a class at 8:30 at 8:13 right now, and I still managed to forget my face wash downstairs. BRB. I'm going to wash my face with this Biossance Squalane and Elderberry Jelly Cleanser, which I don't love to use in the morning. I like using more of a foamy face wash in the morning, but since I'm at my parents', I pack pretty light. Still works good though. And today I teach from 8:30 to 9:30, and then I have a long break until 1, and I teach from 1 until 3, and then I'm at the studio at 4 o'clock until 9, I think. I have to double check on that. One of the things that I got yesterday was the Sunday Riley Good Genes Lactic Acid Treatment, and I love it. It smells so good. I saw it mostly on TikTok and RuPaul's Drag Race. Michelle Visage keeps promoting it on the new season of RuPaul's. So I was like, you know what? Michelle looks great all the time. I am going to listen to her and use the Sunday Riley Good Genes Lactic Acid Treatment. It also has arnica in it, which I was like, whoa, that's pretty cool. I used to use arnica for my injuries, and I know it was in some of the products that I had from Sage for injuries. So I'm gonna let that set in, and then I'm gonna put the Kiehl's moisturizer on my face, and I'm gonna let you guys go because I have class in 10 minutes. This little headband is so cute. I got it from Miu Miu So at the mall, which is just like this little, I think it's a Korean store. I love it. And because I'm at my parents', I'm using my little Old Navy makeup carrier. And yeah, I'm ready to teach. I have my Pop Flex sweater on because it keeps me warm, but my parents' house is pretty warm. They have the heat going, warmer than our house and warmer than I'm used to. So I'm probably going to change into my Pop Flex sports bra with my Lululemon studio pants. I'll see you guys after this class. So I was gonna do my makeup in my mom's bathroom, but I am a floor makeup girly through and through, meaning I am sitting on the floor in this fancy room and I'm gonna do my makeup here. Like I mentioned before, I went to Sephora. I just finished my class, by the way, and because I'm teaching later, I was thinking of doing a full coverage look, but I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna be at the studio until like 9 p.m. There's no way I'm putting foundation on today because I will just feel like, you know, kind of cakey by the end of the day. So I'm just going to put a little bit of concealer, some light makeup on today. So I'm gonna start by putting on some concealer from Osis. I already did my skin prep because I washed my face this morning. Like I showed you guys, I have this little guy. I'm gonna use this just because I don't want my hair to get all makeup-y or greasy from any of my products. So I don't even need my hair clipped back for this now that I have this little guy. So adorable. So as always, I'm gonna use my Kosas concealer, and I just put a little bit on, like I put it under here just to brighten up the under eye bags a little bit. Funny story, Steven has like the brightest under eyes I've ever seen in my life. He just has naturally bright under eyes, maybe because he gets enough sleep and I end up staying on my phone till God knows when. Like I stayed at my parents' house last night, hence the reason I'm here, and I can't fall asleep without background noise or without like someone there because I'm so used to living with somebody. So I ended up putting YouTube videos on to fall asleep to, and I woke up in the middle of the night so confused. confused. I was like, why is this table on this side of the room? Where am I? I thought I was supposed to be at home. My brain just couldn't comprehend that I was at my parents' house. So I was like freaking out internally because I was like, wait, why isn't my bed table on my left side? Because I looked at my left and I was like, where's the bed table? Why is it on the right? Why is it glass? Oh my gosh, where am I? I'm so freaked out. And then I realized I was at my parents' house. So yeah, that was my kind of early morning, I guess. I also bought a contour stick, and I never contour. I got it from Milk. Well, I got it from Sephora, but I got the Milk contour stick and I'm so excited to use it. I used it a bit on my TikTok yesterday. It's so dark and scary to use. I'm like, please don't let my face look like that. But it ended up looking really cute when I blended it out. And I'm gonna try to use my fingers this time versus a beauty blender. I unfortunately do not have a, thingy. I don't really need to contour that because my bangs are in the way anyways. I don't have a brush to blend it out because people on my TikTok suggested I use a blush to buff all this out. So I'm gonna use my fingers, but I'm gonna use a beauty blender for my concealer, which I guess I should have done with the blush, which I also got from Sephora, and I got it from Ilia. I got it in the shade Ladybird, which is my favorite shade personally from Ilia. I think it's so pretty. Look at that color. That is so gorgeous. I like how insane I look right now. And I'm gonna add a bit more blush once I blend out my concealer and my contour because I love a big blush moment. And I was gonna use this on my face today, but I found yesterday, because I was dancing for so long, I just didn't want anything heavy on my face, as I say with all this on my face. But this, when it blends out, is really natural feeling. But I really did like this. I used too much of it. When I did my TikTok video, I related the feeling to how I see Meredith Duxbury do her makeup because I put on about a quarter size, and then by the time I blended it out on my face, it was so much product, but it really sunk into my skin because it is a mix of skincare and makeup, which was really nice. So yeah, I'm gonna blend this out. I'm gonna start off by blending the concealer. By no means am I a makeup person, but I've been trying to get more into makeup because I always love watching makeup tutorials. I think it's so satisfying and soothing. So I'm gonna try to get more into makeup with you guys. And you guys can, by all means, give me constructive criticism. That is welcome on this channel. So if you see me doing something that doesn't flatter my face, please tell me. Or if you're like, oh, maybe you could do it like this, or use a brush here, or use your fingers here to warm up the product, whatever. 'Cause I'm just experimenting. I'm following what I see on TikTok, following what I see on YouTube, and I'm just trying to do a thing called life with you guys. That was super cheesy. I probably should have blended out the concealer first. I'm just gonna blend that. Oh my gosh. I put way too much of this on. I'm gonna have to take it off. You know what? I'm just gonna take that off because I literally have bangs. So I don't know why I put bronzer in the corners of my face. Okay, so that is what my face looks like all blended out. I'm gonna add a little bit more of the blush. I feel like all that this routine kind of does is even out my skin tone and warm up my face a bit because I am quite pale. I should have spent money on a new one of these and I have to clean it, I know, but I'll do that when I get home. So yeah, I'm gonna curl my lashes, put on a little bit of eyeshadow because why not? It's a Tuesday, I know. A little bit wild. These ears are like the cutest thing ever. I have not been wearing eyeliner in a long time. But honestly, I kind of like the more natural look without the eyeliner. I still love my winged eyeliner. It's such like a signature to me, I feel like, because I've been wearing it since I was 16. However, it's been kind of a nice break financially to not have to buy eyeliner every few months. And like I mentioned on my TikTok or on my last video, this Morphe palette I have had for like 5 years and I use it for everything. I used to use it for everything as a professional dancer because I didn't have a lot of money and I was like, you know what? I had my Kat Von D palette, which was an amazing palette. And I also had this palette and I used it for my contour, I used it for lipstick, I used it for blush, I used it for everything. But now that I have a bit more resources and makeup products, I just really use it for eyeshadow, and that was way too much product. Oh my goodness. Luckily this brush is pretty fluffy, so oh my god. Oh, oops. That's what happens when you don't pay attention, kids. I just love warm tones on my face because I don't think I have naturally a lot of warm tones. So I like to bring them out more, especially during the winter, just to make myself look a little less sickly. So that's that. I'll blend it out even more. I love these fluffy brushes too. My mom got them for me from Miss Glam and she got them for me for Christmas a couple years ago. And they're such nice quality. I'm gonna do a little bit more. Whenever I ask Steve, like, oh, what do you notice that's new about my face when I get a new makeup product? He's like, it looks shinier. I don't know if that's just me getting more into glossy products or just that all the products that are popular right now make your face look a little bit more glowy. And I think that's the correct term. Instead of shiny, we need to start saying glowy, because I know some people think, oh, that shiny look. Also, I got new mascara. Hallelujah. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, a lot of people think, oh yeah, it looks greasy. I don't like a matte feel, and I don't like a matte look, because the matte feel is dry for my skin. I have very dry skin naturally, as you guys can tell. So I really like when things are super moisturizing, such as my concealer and blush. This mascara is the GOAT. It is the best mascara in the game. I don't care what you say. Well, actually, there's probably other mascaras that are just as good. Like I know the Lancome one and Maybelline ones are super good. I've just always used this one because it's waterproof and it looks so good. I need to clean that out, I know. I'm terrible for cleaning up my mascara marks, because I'll like fully film a TikTok and be like, okay, that's the finished look, and then have a bunch of mascara marks there. And then I look at the video and I'm like, oh girl. So TikTok has not only taught me to be more confident in public speaking, but it has also taught me and humbled me regarding my makeup skills and perfecting them. Same as YouTube, because every single time I post a YouTube video that I do my makeup on, or that I do my makeup in, I end up doing something like that and leaving it. And then I'm like, oh my gosh, when I edit it the next day. So not only do I edit it the day of, I don't edit the day of, I edit the next day usually. I walked around like that. Who let me walk around a fool with mascara on my lid? For whatever reason, my left eyelashes never look that good. Probably because I'm right-handed. I think that's enough mascara, and I will clean it out after, or clean it up rather. And then in terms of lips, I'm about to eat, so I'm not gonna put anything on my lips right now, maybe just some moisturizer. I did leave my lip gloss upstairs, so I'm gonna go grab that, eat my breakfast. My mom went out for breakfast with her friends this morning, so she got me something to go, which is super nice. Also, what the heck? I literally washed my hair yesterday. Why is it greasy again? I don't understand. And no, I didn't wash it with my Dove products. I used the stuff I have at home from like ages ago. I don't know if it's the water or just the fact that I touch my hair a lot. I don't know. Maybe I didn't dry it enough or left in the conditioner for too long. I don't know. But it's greasy again, which makes me sad because I don't like washing my hair and I really try to avoid it. So I'm gonna have to deal with greasy hair today, but that's fine. So yeah, on that note, I'm gonna go have my breakfast, and I think my mom picked me up some pancakes. Okay, let's see. Wow, look at those beauties. Oh my gosh. I literally had pancakes 2 days ago. I feel so bougie. Oh, they're so fluffy looking and delicious. Also, this room was recently painted. This used to be my room when I lived with my parents, and I'm gonna sit here and work on some content scripts for my TikTok videos coming out in a couple of months. So while I do that, I'll listen to some music, and then after that I might do a ballet class, because I have an hour until my next class that I'm teaching online, and it's a corporate stretching class. Actually, I have more than an hour. I have like an hour and 20 minutes until my class. Also, my lip has been twitching like crazy right now, which is super annoying. It's just like, it's my lip too, because if it's my eye, that's one thing. When it's your lip, you're like trying to talk and it just feels like it's... Anyways, I'm gonna work on my script and then probably do a ballet class. We're getting so much snow. Every time I look outside, it's like a little snow globe, or a giant snow globe, I guess. And the snow is just going absolutely crazy outside. And I just finished my last class of the morning. I had 2 hours until my next class, and then I'm finished at 4:30 tonight, which means I'm gonna do some skincare and relax and wind down. But I'm gonna go have lunch now and then probably go to the post office. Oh wait, the post office closes at noon. Maybe I'll do some makeup though. I mean, look at how much snow there is, and it's just still coming down. So I made these pierogies a few days ago, and also made these sweet potato fries, rice, and I just have some hummus, cucumber, carrots, and peppers. I'm gonna have that for lunch. There's a lot more under here, it looks like. It's like a giant bowl. It's like the size of my head. Do you wanna go on a walk? Do you wanna go on a walk? What is this? Steven's sister just sent us this beautiful thank you card in the mail. It is 4:40 p.m. I just finished my last class, and I thought I would just do my nails and hang out with you guys and have a little chit chat. Also, I'm so happy that I found this again. I used to love this EOS lip balm. EOS? I don't really know. Also, I didn't do my makeup today. I've been not really doing my makeup lately, especially when I'm just teaching at home, because I'm like, you know what? Even though I like to look nice for the camera and stuff, because I do have the camera on in Zoom, I'm just like, I just can't be bothered. I'm giving my skin a little bit of a break. So I'm gonna paint my nails, because I never paint my nails and I keep biting them. I would show the camera, but I think you guys might be sick. So I'm going to paint them so I don't bite them anymore. I thought about getting acrylics done, but the expense is just far too much. That being said, like I mentioned before, I was going to do kind of like a chit chat with you guys. And I thought we should talk about the fact that it is audition season very soon. Audition season is approaching, and it's the time of year when dancers and teachers are so stressed. Also, competition season is approaching. If you're at a competitive studio, oh my gosh, that's strong. And I just wanted to hop on here to tell you guys, it's gonna be okay. I remember being so stressed for ballet exams, and it was at the same time of year. Ballet exams, audition season, and competition season are all kind of at the same time. I remember I wasn't so stressed for competition, but exams stressed the bleep out of me just because it was so high stakes, it felt. And it felt like my career, my future was at the hands of other people, and I was just so nervous about that. I can't deal with the fact that I can't control things. I'm a control freak. But anyways, I'm working on that. And I just wanted to hop on here to tell you guys, it's not that deep. Trust me. If you fall on stage, who cares? Who cares you fell on stage in 2023, 10 years later when you're in your professional career or you found another career? Who cares? Obviously, try your best to get back up and try not to fall again. But if that happens, just get right back up. There's nothing worse than just giving up. There's absolutely nothing worse. Nothing got that blah, 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 blah. That goes the same for, also this color is really pretty. That goes the same for auditions. If you mess up an exercise, and Lord knows I've had the worst auditions possible some days, and some days I've had great auditions. Fun fact, my worst auditions usually worked out than my best ones. Because honestly, with auditions, sometimes they're just looking for a specific type. And I've said that on here and I'll say it again. Sometimes auditions are just looking for a specific type and a specific mold and a specific person to replace. A lot of the time, when auditions are held, they don't have spots, or they only have a select number of spots. And those select number of spots are usually spots that they have to fill in because somebody either left the company, got another contract somewhere else, they've retired, what have you, they've gotten injured, unfortunately. But a lot of the time you're auditioning to be a replacement for somebody that used to be there. So a lot of the time companies will say in advance, oh, we need another male soloist 6'2". Or they'll say on the other side, we need a male soloist shorter than this because they need to replace somebody else that was shorter or whatever. So there's always going to be somebody looking for you, I feel like. But honestly, just go into the audition confidently and just give it your all, you know? And again, it's not that deep. If you mess up, trust me, it's going to be okay. If you don't get the audition, there's going to be another one later. And even if there isn't, there's going to be a solution. It's all going to work out. Sometimes it feels like when you don't get the job you want, that all hope is lost, but trust me, something better will come along. And that job just wasn't meant for you at that time. It just wasn't meant to be. And I'm not somebody who believes in astrology. I don't believe in fate. I believe in circumstances and coincidences. But I also believe in work ethic, and that takes you a long and far way, whether those auditions are successful or not. Because even if they aren't successful, when you go somewhere else, because you will find something, it will work out, when you go find something else, you can attribute those positive factors about yourself, like that crazy hard work ethic that we all have as dancers, or the persistence that we also all have as dancers, to another job. I have to sneeze. And also, a lot of you guys also ask me, is it too late to start? It really is not too late to start. I have to sneeze again. What is this? Okay, there we go. It is not too late to start. It really isn't, no matter who you are. Maybe it's gonna be more difficult for you to start if you start like I started pointe work at 14. It was hard for me to catch up to be the same level and the same caliber of the other girls who've been doing pointe since they were 10, 11, 12, because you're already 2 years behind. And if you think about it, you only start pointe when you're 12 and 13 usually. Sometimes some people start at 10 and 11, but usually not the case. Some people start at 12. Most people start at 12. But if you lose those 2 or 3 years, you're gonna be 2 or 3 years behind, and it might not seem like a lot, but it really is, because the difference that you do in the first 2 and 3 years is incredibly different than when you start out. Because when you start out, you're just learning to hold yourself up on your toes, you're just learning balance, you're learning to use your feet in your shoes and to not cry and break out into a fit because they hurt. So yeah, it's never too late to start. I posted a TikTok today. Some people really didn't agree with, and that's fine. Nobody has to agree with me. Not everybody has to. And I said, I think if this is a sign to start, because you really don't need that much space. You don't need fancy equipment to start. And I think that's true. A lot of people disagreed and were like, well, you need proper shoes, you need proper floor, you need proper bar. And I was like, well, no, you don't. To start beginner ballet, you really only need enough space for your wingspan and your leg span, so you don't kick anything. Sure, people were like, okay, it's harder to dance in carpet though, and I agree, but if you're just starting out, you're not gonna be doing fouettes, and you're not gonna be doing turns, you're not gonna be doing crazy things that require you to have proper floor, and proper attire, and proper bar setup, proper shoes. You're really not. You're gonna be working in port-de-bras, positions, just moving and expressing yourself. So it's never too late to start. Don't need a bunch of fancy equipment to start. And that's my TED Talk for the day. Also, these are taking forever to dry. I'm pretty sure they're supposed to be quick dry. So yeah, that's my big sisterly advice. I'm gonna let this dry. I'm terrible at painting my nails. I know I made a huge mess here, but that's okay. I can fix it. It's all gonna work out. Like I said, I wish I had longer nails, but this is going to get me closer to the road to having longer nails. Also, I missed a spot right there. What the heck? It's about 6 o'clock right now, and I'm going to sign off and finish up the vlog here. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Stay safe, happy dancing, and I'm gonna go eat dinner. Bye now.
Maybe I've been going nowhere lately. It's time to start all over and go.